I wouldn't buy so
Oh,
much into the hype. Literally, we could compare Claude Opus 4.7 with Mythos, and it doesn't really beat it a lot. I'm gonna try to see if I could grab some of these benchmarks.
there was a time where I kept in just a single prompt, and once it returned the response, I noticed it told me I exhausted my usage. I mean, I was lost.
If it comes to coughing up the cash, who's gonna want to
Yeah.
pay for it? And I've heard a lot of rumors about a lot of these AI providers going from plan-based subscriptions to go into API consumption models. So think about your GitHub Copilot.
Hello, guys. Welcome to the channel.
I just feel like AI, we're getting into the feudal system where the rich get to play with a lot of features and tools before the regular Joe gets it. Just look at Claude Mythos. It's been out for a while. It's been a lot of hype around it, but so far,
Yeah.
not a regular user. No one has access to it. It's limited to governments, Firefox, Microsoft, all of these big hitters. And I'm like, it really got me thinking: is AI ever going to be, or AGI? Because that's a North Star. Open AI talk about it a lot. Cloud AI, Anthropic talk about it a lot. So I'm like, if we ever
Mhm.
get to AGI, is the regular Joe going to have access to it, or is it going to be locked down for just hey, the elite in society?
I mean, so you even talking about the Claude Mythos. I saw one article where the Firefox asked Claude to do some. I think there was some form of collaboration where they had to, the AI had to review Firefox's source code, and it saw some form of vulnerabilities, which has been resolved now. But yeah, with AGI, just for those that let me say are not that techy, what does it mean? What's AGI?
Oh, so AGI, let's take a little step back. AGI just means artificial general intelligence. If you've seen the Terminator, I keep forgetting what his name was. The robot guy, the bad robot, that's AGI.
Yeah.
So he has human level understanding, and he has the ability to not need humans to literally do whatever. So he can take in data through his sensors because he had a
Yeah.
human body, process it, and then act based on whatever data he has collected. So AGI is, as they all like to talk about, is going to be that artificial intelligence that literally needs no human control or intervention. And this could be good or bad because you see it in a lot of the sci-fi movies. They only show how bad AGI could get, but also it has a lot of positive impacts, which again, corporate greed is always going to be a thing. If we ever get to AGI, how sure are we that you and I are still going to have jobs?
Yeah, that's true. And so with the Cloud Mythos, do you think it's actually AGI, or is it just another buzz about AGI, and then later we'll get to realize that it's not as good as the hype was stating?
That's a good thing you actually brought up because have you had a look at the system card for Claude Mythos? If not, I've seen some little tidbits about it. And apparently, just from what I can see, it's more of a bug finder. It can just look at a lot of systems, figure out, hey, there's a vulnerability over there. It's literally found a lot of zero-day vulnerabilities. But I just think being
Okay.
a bug finder and then taking actions, those are completely different things. And it's pretty good at finding bugs. I'll give it that. But besides bug finding, it doesn't really do a lot in other terms. So I wouldn't buy so
Oh,
much into the hype. Literally, we could compare Claude Opus 4.7 with Mythos, and it doesn't really beat it a lot. I'm gonna try to see if I could grab some of these benchmarks for us.
so
4.7.
with it, just as you are searching for that, with it being able to find bugs and point that out, do you think the bug bounty, people that are going to bug bounty, do you think they are still going to be relevant in this Asian time?
I just think if you make a solution, humans inherently we are gonna make a problem for it.
Yeah.
So with Claude Mythos, it means Yeah, we're gonna figure out a lot of stuff, but also it means people are gonna make bad stuff intentionally just so they can have back doors to get in through. So it's gonna be more good, but I also think the level of bad code and security vulnerabilities is gonna be more out there just so people have these opportunities to go out there and bounty hunt. Because you're a bounty hunter, you gotta find something. And if there ain't nothing, you gotta make something up. That's how it's always been. So you're just looking at a lot of these. For the
Yeah,
regular Joe who cares about, making your React apps and just doing basic stuff, Opus scores pretty good here, 4.7. You're gonna get a 64.3, and Mythos gives you a 77.8. Now that's about a 12% swing, but is that really enough? What are you building that needs 100%, agentic coding feature? So I feel like, yeah, we're making progress, but do we need this progress? Think about the iPhones, right? Cameras
yeah,
keep getting better each year. It's 20 megapixels, 24, 28, 32. But do you really need that? It's one thing having bigger numbers, but like it all comes down to, hey, what are you doing with this? Is it worth paying for it? And the real thing about AI, if it comes to coughing up the cash, who's gonna want to
yeah,
pay for it? And I've heard a lot of rumors about a lot of these AI providers going from plan-based subscriptions to go into API consumption model. So think about your GitHub Copilot. Right now, with a $20 plan, you can access OpenAI models, Anthropic models, and they're known for handing out massive amounts of token usage for people. And they're scaling that down a little bit to where you get priced based on how much you're consuming. And I just think it opens the little door so you can see how these big hitters are thinking. It means something's not going well with the financial parts of it, and they're trying to recoup a lot of that lost capital. So I'd say expect a lot more of this going forward. It's going to be more price hikes. It's going to be more getting less for what you're paying for, and it's going to be more, changes in just pricing systems going forward. So I'd say just gear up and be ready for it.
yeah. I mean, even with the cloud like this, I recall, yes, I used the free version. There was a time where I kept in just a single prompt. And once I returned the response, I noticed it told me I exhausted my usage. And I mean I was lost. So I had to go and search to understand what was causing it, only to realize that Claude uses a token based kind of subscription. And so once you exhaust that token range, you are gone.
So as usual, if you want to keep learning out more and finding out what's happening in AI and how all of these AI tools work, go watch a video at the top link for Ed Zitron because he has his daily digest and he uncovers more of this stuff. Like, click and subscribe, share this video with your mom, your dad, your friends' friends, your friends' friends' friends, and everyone else you know in your circle. And we love to hear your thoughts down in the comment section as well.
So definitely. And we're out.